It's an early one, but we've got our 700 horsepower pickup, we've got a Stig upstairs, and we're going to go to some top gear locations both today and tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. We've made it to our first location of the shoot, and the reason we've come here in that pickup truck is because that tree right there is the tree that Jeremy Clarkson crashed the Hilux into in that legendary Breaking the Toyota episode. We're currently debating the intro. When we do videos with Ben, we like to do a bit of a weird intro. So either he's going to get out of the bed of the pickup, or there's like a flood, a full-on flood happening over there, and we just want him to just walk straight through it as if it's nothing, Stig style. Just throwing it sword at me. I don't think he likes that idea. I think we're going to go for the pickup. Doesn't look very stable. So would you rather risk getting your feet wet or get into the truck?
I'd rather get in the truck.
Good deal. My truck?
You'll get in there.
You will fit in quite nicely.
I won't. You will because you're short. Even with your hat on. Come on. Come on.
No, you'll do quite
Come
nicely.
on. Go in there. Come on.
I'm interested to see what he does. He's going to roll in. He's going to roll. Nicely done, sir.
Oh, it's wet in here.
Wet!
Oh, dude.
Do we have anything we can put down?
Right, come on, get me out of here. Do your line. Have a bit of fun. Is this it? This is it. Oh, you didn't do your chat before, you see? So I didn't know. I wasn't ready.
There's a cut point.
See, I wasn't ready. How can you be ready? What preparation? So while the guys are downstairs in the shopping centre getting their piece of camera, we are up on the roof of the multi-storey trying to match up this shot with the shot we have here. So it's looking something a little bit like that.
It started to snow, but we're nearly finished at our second location. We're in Basingstoke, never been here before, and this is the festival place, I want to say, mall. This is where it was the Fiesta versus Corvette, and Ben was obviously in the Corvette, and Jeremy Clarkson was in the Fiesta. So we're on top of the shopping centre now, and this is where some of the real action happens, a lot of handbrake turns, Corvette doing lots of drifting. We've not got either of those cars here, we've potentially got something cooler, but yeah, it's cool to see Ben reminisce. The tree, you know, early in the morning, not too much excitement. Once he gets reminiscing about places that he actually drove and took part in the show, you can tell he's got different energy here. We are at Farnborough Business Park. I have a feeling if we're going to get done by security, it's going to be here. There's quite a lot of fancy businesses here, but this is the old airship hangar, like Zeppelins and that. And the Clarkson Hamden May intro scene was filmed right here. So we're going to start here and then try and film everywhere and wait till we get chucked off. I've seen a couple of high vises, they've been and gone, so they're probably going to tell on us now. We're continuing the behind the scenes. Ben, welcome to behind the scenes.
Oh.
Where are we just
What
now?
happens here?
Go on.
What?
Just tell them what's happening.
We're at Dunsfold, back at the home track.
Yes.
I'm not sure what we're doing because it's locked. Can't get on track,
Yeah,
and
I mean,
the porter cabin's locked.
This
and
is where you used to live.
falling down.
It's looking horrendous.
It does look pretty sad, but it's still cool. There's a lot of good memories from this place.
I can imagine what it smells like in there.
It smells bad. Yeah, sort of bitter and acrid. I'd imagine a lot more mouldy smell than when we were here.
Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz sat in that.
Yeah, there's a green room in there. Although they parked their stuff on the lawn. They had the big, not the Winnebago. What's the? Is it Airstream? The silver things.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
had a few of those over there. They spared no expense to make sure they didn't put them in that situation. But yeah, the green room generally was inside this beautiful porter cabin.
So, like, are there tears welling up being back here, or?
No, I mean, you know, first thing I think when I come to this place is just setting times. You know, different cars, good memories. I mean, the great thing is the track is still there in its original state, apart from the Barrichello corner, which has been extended.
Okay.
Which I've yet to try. I actually did drive that in the Praga. So, but anyway, joking aside, the track is still the same. So it's still got that quality, and I still hanker to set times here, which we can still do while it's still a track.
Yeah, well, you say that. You know, we basically pick tracks that are ridiculously expensive. This one is notoriously, probably because of you, it's notoriously expensive.
Yeah. But it's a great benchmark because there's such a long list. But I still want to go to the Ebola-drome. I'm just trying to pick the right car for that. That'd be good.
I mean, this is as safe as it gets compared to there.
You think so? Because of
So
trees.
sketchy.
Yeah.
Trees, wildlife.
This is super safe because you've got big runoff. The planes are way back, and I mean the worst thing you could hit is a landing light. Well, or the wall that I found in the Koenigsegg, obviously.
I think 10 minutes into a Bolodrome, you'd be thinking, I could do with a roll cage. I could do with some reinforcement.
Really?
Yeah.
I've still got a set of time there.
Okay. Well, let's wander about here in the dark, and then go get a curry.
Deal. Yeah. Bring it on.
We are at Chippy Lido. Didn't know that Chippy was short for Chipping Norton, local slang. This is, I can't even fathom how many times I've watched Clarkson drive, what was it, like 2 grand Rolls Royce into that gate and ramp it into a pool. This has to be, again, one of the most iconic pieces of Top Gear. Must be at least 20 years old. But we're here, we've got a lady letting us in, and we're not going to ramp a vehicle into the pool because we respect the Chippy Lido. I imagine Clarkson not only wrote off his car, but wrote off the pool. Anyway, let's head in.
So cool. It's a little memory lane.
Yeah, trip down a bit of nostalgia.
What's wrong with my jacket?
It's just very old.
It's not actually.
It looks it.
When I was flying in World War II, I wore this jacket.
Sure.
What?
That make you like
In a former life.
100 years old.
Former life, obviously. But I kept the coat.
You ready, Ben? You know what's really nice? An old medieval bridge. Now you might think, what Top Gear segment has an old medieval bridge in it? Well, dig deep into that memory. Post Stig. This guy had buggered off by this point. Take a look at that. Go on, swivel round. What immediately comes to mind? That's right, the hover van.
Hello, where are we now? You tell me.
What's happening? What are we doing here? What's it for?
You turn up so unprepared to shoot.
I'm more ready than you are. At least I've watched these videos.
You are.
Well, I worked
Where
on the
are
show. You didn't. I never saw you at a shoot.
You'd left by this point, you'd betrayed them.
Look.
So do you want to...
That one really wants to talk to you. Oh, definitely. Over there with your white trainers.
Location 7 of 8. We are at Rothley Station, I guess. It's clearly part of Heritage Railway, and this is so far up my street. Not only do steam trains run on there, and they've ran there since the 1970s apparently, when it got restored, they've got a model railway. It's called the Charnwood Forest Garden Railway. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. There's boats, there's crossings, there's other vehicles, and there's clearly plenty of track. I want to come back when this thing's running. I want to run it. I want to transplant it from here to my place in Bath. Packet of catnip. Ooh. Oh, you're quite interested in this, aren't you? Pretty sure this would be very good for you. No. Oh! Yeah. Giant cat. The King Kong of cats. People are gonna think I'm really weird after this video. This is a super cool place to end this trip. Rudyard Lake. It's where it's probably the episode I've seen the most on reruns on Dave, the amphibious cars. So just over there is the slipway where May just slides on in, brace, and then Hammond falls him in and immediately starts going under. And then the toy Bota was born. I gather they headed down to the other side of the lake. And there's a jetty down there where Clarkson did the famous flip. That looked cold. It looks very cold today. Ben is staying warm in the car because he's just like that. Beautiful place. I really want to come back here. You guys should come to Rudyard Lake. It's very pretty. We're very short of light. The cameras will probably start struggling in about half an hour, but I think we've got this in the bag. In case you're wondering, I'm about to throw one of my favourite new hats into Rudyard Lake to do a sort of funny final shot. If this genuinely goes under, I'm going to be fuming. It's quite an expensive hat as well. Worth it for Hollywood. Ben's away finding a stick, just in case it floats away.
Okay, rescue mission.
Thank you. How cold is this hat going to be? Oh, you're a brave man.
Whack it back on.
How much for me to just literally whack it back on my head? I'll do it.
Tenner.
If you offer me. Tenner?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's £4.90 because you owe me for yesterday. 500 quid to walk towards the pool, less £10.
No, that's
still
still
golden.
Ben, you enjoy that?
Yeah, you dried out pretty quickly.
Wow. This is still a bit.
It's damp.
You got your hand in to get that, mate. That was cool.
That was not a lot really. I mean, I was just thinking back though. Even when the boys did this, it would have been cold.
Oh god, yeah. I think it was wintry. I
Yeah.
reckon it was like February or
Yeah,
something.
adrenaline though. The excitement, the sheer excitement, except for James obviously because he was going quite slowly, but he stayed dry.
Should we come back here?
I tell you what, this has been great, but I think you've hit the nail on the head. There's a lot of amazing locations we should definitely go to.
Okay.
And I definitely think we should go to Scotland.
Scotland. I also would like to do. I'd like to rerun some of the trips. So like your big one really was Bugatti Turin to London, right?
Bugatti to Turin, so I went London to Turin, so I backtracked that
well,
one.
I'd like to do it your way.
That would be fun.
That would be cool.
Caterham to Knockhill. That was
Yes,
epic.
That was a good one. I really like the Ferrari 612 to Verbier, but you didn't take part in that one.
No, but I would like to.
That was cool. And there's DB9 south of France,
Yeah.
SLR to Oslo. There's some cool things that we could do. We need people to lend us quite nice cars.
Yeah.
But you'd be alright.
Yeah.
You're Ben Collins.
I'll be careful. I'm a gentle pair of hands.
Exactly. You've really shown it in that truck this whole time.
It's not got a scratch, but there is a long trip home.
Right. Well, thank you, Ben, for coming.
Love it. Pleasure. Till
Thank
the next adventure.
Thank you all for watching.
Thank you,
the
guys.
BTS. And yeah, that's it. Home.
Yeah, let's defrost.
Gloucester
Full out.
services.
Oh yeah, wow.
They do-
All day long, the farm shop.
Good lasagna.
Yeah.
Mm,
Let's bring it.
Yep.